meeting here
Okay,
too.
okay, no problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You was in the coffee place?
Yeah.
There was there, and I listened the church like ping, ping, 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, and the lady looks for the man, the tall one. I say, what's 3 times? And he said, guys, and take the TV control, mute, and after 3 times again. And then was so silence, the place, but has like 9 people drinking there, like 11 in the morning.
Is that coffee shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I asked the lady what happened. She said when this blinks 3 times is because someone died
Oh,
in the
okay.
village. I said, oh, okay. And then when I was going out, one guy came, be drunk enough for us to drink it, and the owner of that place said, "Where's not here?" And everyone, yeah!
I'm lucky when I just went there. A lot of people over here.
Yes.
It's full. The coffee shop is totally full.
Yes.
I just took a coffee and sit over there, but there was no sound, no thinking.
So crazy, man. So
Yeah.
crazy. Like was not here. Yeah.
You'll go outside?
I will go in the dark.
Oh, okay, okay.
Go a bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh man, the live was open. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I didn't know that the live is open. Is it okay? Let me check. What happened? Oh, I guess it's okay. Can you see me and can you hear me? I don't know. Sorry guys, I didn't notice that live is open. I was talking to my roommate actually. I'm with the flatmate. Sorry, man. I didn't know that. Okay, I just came here not to frame any trade. This is first of all because to be honest, just like 307 already, market has fallen up long. Before closing my stream, I told that be careful about 3 line. This is that first space or first place where you have to be careful. This 2 blue line, which is the new week opening up high. The second place you have to be careful. There can be some kind of reaction, which is this entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. And the last place is this last fair value gap that can give us some reaction before taking that sell side liquidity. But you will have to feel like there will be the reaction, not the rejection. That means market is going for the buy side liquidity again. Not like that. Some kind of reaction, then it will fall again. Okay? That is how you should expect the 3 places. New week opening up high, which is over here. New week opening up high, entry fair value gap, last fair value gap. That was the last thing I told before closing my AM session setup. I'm sorry, AM session live streaming. By the way, you can listen to it, right? All good. Can hear you, brother. Thank you so much, Jason. Gurmeet, hello again, brother. You know, I took 2 trades, 5 entries, all green, and I take partial on all and close at 20 ticks. That's cool, man. My win rate is getting better with less ticks. It's always good if you can close your trade. If you don't want to hold the trade for a run up, that is always good, always perfect. So this is the last trade we have outlined in our streaming. So around 12:51, I took the entry from this order block or propulsion block, whatever you say. I would love to use this. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, the internet. I mean, even if it go higher, I'm not interested to look for the buy over here. Below the new week opening gap high, no buy is valid to me. So I am not interested to look for buy, even if it went higher. Instead of that, whenever it will go higher, I will try to look for a selling opportunity. Okay, so it has taken that high. If there is a selling opportunity, I'll look for that sell. Just for your kind information, I added this one, but I am not going to frame any setup over here. So if you didn't trade yet from the morning session to until now, I have no word to say you. At the same time, if any of you would love to take entry over here, buy, sell, whatever you would love to do, please go for it. I am here just to explain all of this price action. So if you are watching this market in live like me, then where you should frame the setup, I would love to talk about that. Okay. I have a question to on top step. I don't trade top step. I mean, I am not fan of top step, not trade. I am not a fan of top step because of their expensive price, and I have no idea about the top step. If any of you can help him, Pradeep Shankar, to him, if anyone can help him, please help him. So before coming here, I would love to repeat this one more time. I'm not interested to look for buy. If there is a selling opportunity, I will better look for a sell here, not buy. If you would love to look for buy, please go for it. I am not interested to take the buy. Now come here around this area. This is that entry fair value gap from 1 minute chart. This is the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Market came here. We have outlined this trade. Now here I marked that line as a trend line liquidity. People see this is a trend line liquidity, and you can see how beautifully this trend line liquidity worked today. Okay, I was watching here. When it broke, it has used as a resistance. So first it worked as a support, then it has used as a resistance. So this was really so beautiful. Though I don't need this one, so I'm going to remove this one. I'd love to come here and love to make it a little bigger. If you are trading right now, no need to watch my live. Come back later, watch it later. No need to watch it right now because this is gonna be all hindsight. Here, market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, a perfect market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, order block here, trade that order block. I'm going to mark it as an order block. So in a normal way. After trading that order block, market fall. When it has fallen, I wanted to see this will be unfilled. This candle fill this 100%. So when it is filled 100%, I would love to look for a breaker block. That breaker block should look like this: high, low, higher high. In between high and higher high, the lowest down close body close candle, when it will be shifted, this lowest down close body close candle is going to be my breaker block. It will tap to this breaker block. I will look for sell again. Because my bias is bearish, I explained in the morning session that I'm interested to see that this sell side liquidity will be taken. So until it is not taken, I will keep looking for a selling opportunity, not for buying opportunity. This is the thing I will start to look for when this is unfilled gap. I will look for buy if and only if this market from 15-minute chart close above this new week opening gap. So if it could close above this new week opening gap, I would start to look for buy. No sell is valid to me. In my live morning session live, I clearly told that this is today's new week opening gap. If market close above this new week opening gap, I will start to look for buy. Until then, I will keep looking for sell. No buy is valid to me. Here, these two high, which is over here, this high and that high on my left hand side here, this high and that high has been traded the new week opening gap low. This is the new week opening gap low. This is inside that 15-minute bearish gap. I'm going to remove this 15-minute bearish gap. Would love to keep this new week opening gap. Also the entry fair value gap from 1 minute chart, I'm going to remove that as well. This is that new week opening gap low. Do I have a higher time frame PDRA? Absolutely. The strongest PDRA is over there, which is new week opening gap low. Okay. This high and that high has been traded new week opening gap low. Now, when this is unfilled, I am interested to look, when it is filled 100%, I will look for a breaker block. That means high, higher high. So where is it happened for the first time? This high has been taken by that high. So according to the price action, this should be my breaker block. There is a problem. The problem is this whole setup, the origin setup. This is the high which has taken the liquidity. Until this high is not taken, I will look for the breaker block. If this high is taken, okay, for example, this high has been taken over here by just a tick, here. No more breaker block is valid. Now, if you look over here, why I'm saying this, it is important, okay? It is important as a hindsight, but please listen to me carefully. Look over here, I have a perfect breaker block. This high, low, higher high. See, this high has been taken over here by this high has been taken. So the lowest down close body close candle is going to be my breaker block. Market closed below, come here, one more time come here, and then it fall. Now, if you look here, where it has taken the high by another high, which is here, the lowest down close body close candle is this one. Look at that candle. There is no other candle which has closed below this candle. Okay. So would love to mark this candle as my breaker block. Just telling you why it is not valid, you have to understand. If I mark this as my breaker block over here, and you can simply say that, brother, this is the first candle which has validated this breaker block. Then market trade this breaker block 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. How beautifully it has been reacted from there. So can I take the sell over here to catch all of this run? No, sir. It is not valid breaker block. Yeah, it worked today perfectly, but most of the time it doesn't work. This is my experience. This is my observation. If you want to use this one as a breaker block, by using my concept, which is the unfilled fair value gap concept, it is not valid a breaker block depending on this setup. So I will not go for the breaker block entry over here, even though there was a breaker block. Now I'm going to remove this and this breaker block. I will show you why this is so important area. When this high has been taken over here, that means whole thing over here is not valid anymore. Not inverse gap, not 22 YT model, any kind of fair value gap, no order block, no propulsion block, nothing from this specific area or specific zone is not valid anymore. It is done. That means I don't have any price action over there. This is the first time market has started. Okay, I have to start from the very beginning, from that area, because it has taken all the liquidity. Always remember, liquidity is the most important thing. So I will mark it as a liquidity taken. Before that area, whatever I have in this area, I'm just going to remove all of them. It has no value to me, nothing at all. Finally, market has taken the liquidity. Did it trade any higher time frame PDRA? I showed you that it has traded new week opening gap low. Perfectly, it has been reacting from that new week opening gap low. Market started to fall. Do I have any opportunity over there to take the entry? Now, if you would love to take the entry over here, of course, you can take the entry from this order block, which is the highest up close body close candle, which is your order block. You can take the entry depending on that order block, which is here. This whole area is the order block. Your stop loss has to be above the order block, or you can cover that mid threshold, CE of that week, which has taken all of the liquidity, and trade the fair value gap. You can just cover the CE of that week, which is gonna be there. This week 50%, you can cover that on if you want. I'm just not interested to use this order block. Instead of that, I would love to show you the entry opportunity, the perfect entry opportunity. Market taking that liquidity, make a swing low, went higher, little consolidation, a bit consolidation over here, right? After that consolidation, look at that run. See this run, what it had happened over there. It has taken that high over here. That means market has taken the liquidity one more time. One more time, the liquidity has been taken over there, failed to take that high, which is the extreme high, the real liquidity taken high, as well as respected the 50% of that week, which is that area. That week 50% has been respected. Nobody has been closed above that week 50%. So right now, I'm going to think that this is a bearish market. Why I'm going to think like that way? Why I'm not thinking that this relatively equal highs, which is a shallow run, why it is not going to be taken? If it is taken, there is nothing wrong. Still, I will look for the bearish run. But I don't need to think that this high will be taken as my bias. I'm thinking this is a bear market. Market is falling for this sell side liquidity. So I'm thinking this market is a bear market. So I would love to look for sell only. And when I'm looking for sell, I would love to use the weak 50%, which is a very strong zone, to think about the sell. It will be much more clear to you when I will come here around this area and look at this weak 50% over here. The same thing, same logic, same everything. But here our bias was bearish, so I don't want to see it will fail to trade that 50%. I would love to see body close below this 50%. If this market is bullish, maybe my bias was wrong here, right? You can see absolutely my bias was wrong. Market was keep going higher. So when market interested to look for the high, I framed the breaker block entry over there. If you remember the breaker block entry from this area. Why was that? Because I saw that market failed to trade. Even I saw that it has been traded the 50%, but it has even failed to trade that 50%. It is extremely bullish. So that buy from the breaker block is valid to me. That market is reaching for the next logical level. This is how you can use the weak 50%, which is really so much important. It's too much important. Now you can ask why this weak 50% is important. It didn't trade any fair value gap. So why it is important? Because it didn't trade any fair value gap. Look on your left. Do you see any fair value gap? It has been traded over here after taking all of this liquidity this week. See this fair value gap, how beautifully it has been traded over there. More importantly, it has traded the new week opening gap low. After doing this, if I get a market structure shift fair value gap, I will go for the trade over there. Unfortunately, I don't have the market structure shift or anything. So I was waiting all of this area, what can happen, and finally market has taken all of the liquidity, failed to trade take the extreme high, reacted from the constant crossment of that week, give me the displacement. Let me show you this, it will be clearly visible to you. Okay. What is in my mind? I'm only interested to look for sell. I'm not interested to look for buy. Only interested to look for sell. Here I got the market structure shift. This is a swing low which is valid for shifting market structure. It's not clean low. If it was clean lows, it wouldn't be my market structure shift. I have this market structure shift over here around this area. I have my market structure shift around this area the same way I got the market structure shift over here. Remember the same thing over here. Now, do I have a fair value gap over there? Let's see. Here I have a fair value gap over there. So I am looking for selling opportunity if this market come to this fair value gap within 3 candle, or if it make another entry fair value gap, then I will look for the entry fair value gap should be traded within 3 candle. Right now I'm interested to look for a sell from there. If it come here without making entry fair value gap 3 candle, I would love to take the entry here. My stop loss will be 1 tick above that high which has taken the liquidity. Here it should be over there. Now if it is impossible for you to put it over there, you can take a risk by putting the stop loss above the candle which has made this fair value gap. It is tight stop loss. So you have to understand the difference between the logical level to put the stop loss and the tight stop loss. If I put it over there, this is tight stop loss. Now I am not going to do that. I'm going to show you the real way to trade. Here, where should be my first where should be my end target, where I can look for my target? I need to come this 15-minute chart one more time. See this new week opening gap high, which will be around this area. So let me mark it, the new week opening gap high here. This is the new week opening gap high. I'm going to believe that this market will fall in the PM session for this sell side liquidity, but it can be reacted from this new week opening gap high. This, see this line? This is, I just marked it at the top of this new week opening gap high. This is my target over here. I don't know that it will keep falling or not. I have no idea. So this is the first place where market should be reacted. Are you going to hold your trade for 61 handle without taking any partial? If you want, you can go for it. I'm just not interested. So if my stop loss is 18 handle, I will try to look for 18 handle. Where is the 18 handle? So around this area is 18 handle. So that is going to cover that last fair value gap. That means I am not able to take the partial over here to this last fair value gap. I told you one thing from my life. If you frame any sell setup, any setup according to your bias, you don't need to take the partial to the last fair value gap. You can look for the partial to the rejection block. Okay, so here this is the rejection block. That is gonna be my first partial rejection block. Now if you see the last fair value gap is the your partial is going to cover at least 1:1, which is 15 to 25 handle, whatever it is. If it is covered, then take the partial over here. If you say no, it is too near, then try to take your partial to the rejection block. Okay, until this partial it has to be partial. Now let's see what happened in this market. The very next candle trade this fair value gap. So I should be in the trade over here around this area. Stop loss is over there. or if you can put it above that high which is made this parabolic gap, both of them are logical. Okay, here it has fallen. This is the partial. After taking the partial, put your stop loss, always put your stop loss to the break even. After taking the partial, no need to take the risk. Take maximum portion out over there, maximum portion. Put your stop loss to the break even. Then you will get maybe stopped out. No, you didn't yet, but I guess, okay, you didn't get stopped out either way. But if you get stopped out over there, okay. If you don't get stopped out, then trail your stop loss slowly. Now I'm going to remove this one. For example, you have missed this trade. It wasn't clear to you. So you are not interested to take entry over there. How can I take re-enter over there? Because this is a bearish market and you know that this market is going to fall. So how can I frame another setup over there? Same thing over here. I'm going to repeat it over there one more time. Market structure shift, fair value gap, highest up close, body close candle is my order block. So after trading this order block here, after trading that order block, all I need an unfilled fair value gap. See this fair value gap? Now I'm going to remove this. Going to keep this fair value gap. What should be this gap, brother? Anybody can tell me what should be this fair value gap? I need this reply, please. Then I will go for further. But first, I need to know the name of this gap. What should be this gap? I just need to focus that some people are actually listening to me without trading. If you are trading, come back later, watch this one. This is just for learning, okay? I am not interested to frame any setup. I just told that here, I'm not interested to look for buy. I'm interested to look for sell. See, this market is falling. Here, I'm only interested to frame the sell setup over there. See, it is falling. I'll talk about this at the end of it. No, it's not the breakaway gap. I have a specific name with a green color box. You always see that. I need that exact word over there. Anybody can tell me that exact word. Yeah, it's a breakaway gap. Absolutely, it's a breakaway gap. But I gave that a specific name. Yeah, absolutely, Taslim. I want to say it will be unfilled by third candle, which is this candle. If by this candle, this is unfilled until this high is not taken. Remember that high? When it has been taken, all of this unfilled gap or everything, breaker block concept is gone. No opportunity here. Until this high is not taken, I will look for same kind of scenario. High, low, higher high. The lowest candle will be reversed. This is my breaker block. Trade will fall. This will be my intention if it is filled by 100% after 3 candles. So let's see what happened. And just think that you missed this whole trade. It is all you have missed. Okay. Now look, by that specific candle, what happened? This unfilled gap has been filled 100%. What is in my mind? This market is now going higher for all-time high? Absolutely not. I'm still bearish. I will look for the breaker block. So I will look high, higher high. If it happens before taking that high, I will look for sell from there. So let's see what happened. Okay. Here, high, low, higher high. The lowest down close body close candle is going to be my breaker block if the body close below this low. If the body doesn't close below this low, it's not my breaker block until the body doesn't close below this low or market make another this type of situation. I will keep looking for an breaker block. So keep watching. This is the candle which has closed below this low, around here, below that low, which has closed over here by that specific candle. When it closed before tapping to this high, which is the new week opening gap high, over here, remember, before tapping to this new week opening gap high, because previously we know that if market come and tap to this new week opening gap high, which is here, then it can reverse or it can give us the reaction. So before tapping over there, if it tap to this breaker block, I would love to look for the sell. Here is a problem. If I would love to take the sell from there, my stop loss is going to be here. I have to cover all of this consecutive breaker block. So it will be 32 handle. Am I interested to take this entry? No, absolutely not. So let's wait for see how it is going to. I'm going to sacrifice this trade. Okay. It tapped to this new week opening gap high. Remember, now market is little overzealous and it was just holding that market. Here there is a market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap. Am I going to take the buy? 100% no. I know that there can be some kind of reaction. Any kind of reaction can happen. Now finally I got that new week opening gap high broken by 15-minute chart. Over here, look around this area. This is that candle over here. That candle is actually from the 15-minute chart. So this candle closed inside the new week opening gap, below the new week opening gap high. What does it mean? Now the reaction chance has gone. I'm not looking for any kind of reaction from there anymore. All I need any kind of entry opportunity. If I get any kind of entry opportunity after that candle, okay, after that candle, this candle will go higher, do some kind of manipulation. I will look for the entry opportunity. So here you can see this run over here. That run is actually this candle's run here. That candle run over there. See this line and that line, they're the same line. Here's this line and that line, they're the same line. So this run, what happened? Market has taken the liquidity. Liquidity has been taken. Market is below the new week opening gap low. I am looking for selling opportunity. If there is any kind of selling opportunity, I will go for that sell. What else did I get? What else do you get over there? Anybody can not notice what you are seeing here? The lowest candle is the most strongest breaker block, most sensitive breaker block. After that candle close below this area, that is my most sensitive breaker block. After this area here, when this is filled, until the liquidity is not taken, I will keep looking for selling opportunity from the breaker block. Now forget about this breaker block. I'm not going to show you the breaker block entry. I'm showing you another opportunity. When this market went higher, take the liquidity. This is the market structure shift. After shifting the market structure, do you have any fair value gap over there? I'm going to remove this breaker block. Okay. Do you have any fair value gap? Look, market has taken the liquidity, give you the market structure shift over there. I have a fair value gap around this area. So let me mark this fair value gap here and here. I would love to frame another sell from that area, which is here. Stop loss has to be above the candle which has made this fair value gap. Just made this fair value gap. Now, is it safe? In my opinion, no, it's not safe. So what I will do, I will just cover that new week opening gap high over here. New week opening gap high. More importantly, just that candle, because it's not that much huge. Just 14 handle. Where is going to be my target? This top, I will try to take the partial if it is going to support my logic or stop loss, and the partial is the same. 14 handle, 75 tick. I have to take that risk. Can I take the partial over here that is going to cover my something over there? Yes, it is going to cover. Perfect. Then take the partial over there. Hold your trade as long as you want. If you ask me where should I hold it, until to the low of this entry fair value gap. Just until to this low, which is more than enough. 31 handle. This candle, trade that fair value gap. I'm already in the market. If I get stopped out here until this high is not taken, market is below this new week opening gap high, I will keep looking for entry opportunity even if I get stopped out over here, because I know that my stop loss is tight. My real stop loss should be there above that high, which has taken all of this liquidity before giving the market structure shift. But I would love to take the risk over here by thinking about this breaker block, that this breaker block is not going to be breached. Okay, so I have both breaker block here as well as 22 white model. Now let's say what happened. Market went bit higher, bit higher, bit higher, and this is partial. Partial has been taken. If you don't take the partial over here, you are gambling. After taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even and just wait for the boom. Did you get your boom here? 31 handle. Is that enough? If you think that is enough, congratulations. If you think no, it's not enough for me, okay, then take another partial. Hold your trade until the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, which is the last fair value gap, just to the top of this last fair value gap, and then try to trade. Hold your trade if it doesn't get stopped, if you don't get stopped out. And as you can see here, you will get stopped out. If you trail your stop loss a bit, it's okay. If you don't trail it, it's okay. Now I'm coming here around this area. Before explaining this whole price action, I told that I am not interested to look for buy here. I'm only interested to look for selling opportunity. If this market provide me any kind of selling opportunity, I would love to look for that sell, not interested to look for buy. So what happened? Remember, just before explaining this price action, Let me show you this area. So it tapped to this fair value gap, went higher, trade until this area or the breaker block, retest this breaker block over here. If you don't want to mark this breaker block, there is nothing wrong. Let it go. Instead, mark the highest up close body close candle, which is gonna be your order block. Okay. So here market has traded this retrade this order block. If you mark the 50% of this order block, I guess, okay, I have to mark it body to body because the mid threshold and the order block opening are around the same level. So if it is around the same level, I have to mark it from body to body. Here, this is that 50%. It has been reacted from the 50% of this order block. After reacting from there, it is falling. Can I take an entry over there? Market went higher a bit, then market fall, market structure shift. Do you have any fair value gap over here? If you see any kind of fair value gap over there, try to take the sell from there. Where you should target last fair value gap top, then last fair value gap low, or the 50% of that last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Can I take the buy over here? I will never go for the buy. Now, as you can see here, unfortunately, I don't think so I have a fair value gap over here. So if I don't have a fair value gap, what can I do? What more I can do? In that type of situation, I will look for the inversion fair value gap. Now look over here, this fair value gap. Let me mark this fair value gap over here. This is that fair value gap. This is little tight over here, to be honest, because this candle just closed below this one. I would love to take the sell from the next candle. Stop loss will be just above that inverse fair value gap. So it is just 6 handle. I will take that risk a bit higher, maybe here 8 handle or something. I'll take that risk if it can give me that that run from there. If it doesn't stop me out, perfect. I will go for that sell until this low of this, sorry, to the top of this last fair value gap. Of course, I will take the partial where to the rejection block or maybe to the low, wherever it is going to support it before stopping me out. If it stop me out, I'll keep quiet over there, not going to trade any entry opportunities, re-entry opportunities. Instead, I'll just let it go. If there is a fair value gap after the market structure shift, there is a fair value gap. For example, there is a fair value gap. Just for example, okay, it didn't give me any fair value gap. That is a fair value gap. I would love to take the entry over there. A stop loss is going to be above that high, which has taken the liquidity. See, this high has been taken over there. Stop loss is over there. We'll target the same area to the low of this area, which is 37 handle. I will make sure that I have taken a partial when it came to this rejection block, which is 23 handle. After taking the partial, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. If I get stopped out, I'll be okay with that. Here, if you are with me, I clearly told that I'm not interested to take the buy. I will go for the sell only. Unfortunately, there was no opportunity to take the sell. Did you understand anything from here? If you understand, just write down boom. If you don't understand, if you think this is a waste of time, I'm sorry guys, because I was in coffee shop, I was watching this market. I thought that I should explain this whole price action so that you can feel confident that, okay, whatever I'm doing, not me, okay, you. Whatever you are doing, you are not doing something random. You know what you are doing. Okay, I can get some boom. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. This is the part where you will learn. No, it's not a time to reverse. Why it will reverse? If it happened around 240, okay, I don't know exactly, like here around this area. If it would happen, yes sir, I would go for the buy. I would frame the buy setup over there because the time. But when the 240 has failed, this whole run is for the macro. So market went higher. Why it is going higher? Take the liquidity. After taking the liquidity, what it will do? It will start to look for that sell side liquidity again. It doesn't need to reach until this area. This last fair value gap from 15-minute chart is more than enough as a target. Did it tap to this 15-minute gap? No. So did it done its job? No. What should it do? It should keep falling. How far? At least until to the top of this 15-minute last fair value gap. This is a random level. Look at this 15-minute chart. The 15-minute candle closed below this 15-minute entry fair value gap. So it has been reacted from there. What is that? A random level. Why the random level sent the market higher? If it could tap to this low of the, to the top of this last fair value gap, maybe it could go higher. Maybe. But as it didn't tap over there, why it should go higher? It should come back again. It should trade the logical level first before going higher. You don't get confused by that run. You have to have an idea what is happening in this market. For example, see this dotted line over here, very difficult to see, but if you can see, that dotted line is the 50% of this new week opening gap. Now this low has traded the dotted line. Okay, in that type of situation, it doesn't need to trade the 15-minute last parameter gap because it has traded that dotted line. But did it trade that dotted line? Look over here. Did it trade that dotted line? No. So this is, what is this? A random reversal, man. This can't happen. It should not reverse from the random level. So it has to reach this area. Believe it, sometimes you will get stopped out. Sometimes, man, trust me, not 100% of the time it is going to react. But sometimes you'll get stopped out. Let those times go. Just say it's an accident. I am always right. Market was overzealous over there. The way you can give the blame to market, just give it to him. Okay, don't take that blame because it was not precised over there. But if it is precised and it didn't tap to the high, went higher, what does it mean? It is going to give me another opportunity to take the sell. So start look for another selling opportunity. If you find another selling opportunity, go for it. Boom, something like that. Now keep watching this market. Man, I talk too much, right? I just really thought that it will be a grateful session if I come here and explain this whole thing. I thought like that. That's why I was on the coffee shop. I was taking my coffee and just thinking, no, it's gonna be the best idea to come here to explain this price action, and it will help you guys a lot. That is why I'm here. Okay, so don't get confused. What did I say in the morning session? This PM session is gonna be so beautiful. Did you see the beautiful price action in this PM session? It is just falling. If you know what should you do, you will never get confused. You will keep looking for selling opportunity. You will keep getting profit. Keep getting profit. Like the morning session, that was a falling knife. That was a falling knife. That was a throwing high. That market is going higher, 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 and higher without any opportunity. But look at this PM session. How beautifully it is going higher. Look, every single time it take the liquidity, fall. Take the liquidity, fall. Take the liquidity, here. Take the liquidity, fall. Take the liquidity, fall. Take the liquidity, fall. Take the liquidity, fall. See the beautiful price action. This is why I told that come to the PM session today. Use your entry. Look for the trade around the PM session. You have to know why this market will fall. Forget about everyone else. In my life, sometimes some people will join, and I'm not hating any of you. You can of course give your opinion, but someone will come and they will say it is below the midnight open, or maybe previous week low, previous week. Forget about everything. I made this so simple to you. There can't be more simple than this. Look for support zone, resistance zone. If you find the support, believe that that's going to be taken. When it will go higher, that is just a reaction. You don't want to trade. I don't want to trade any buy over there. No, this whole morning session, I will not go for any kind of buy. No buy is valid. Wherever I will get the selling opportunity, I'll take that sell. In this morning session, I don't want to trade at all. I will be back in PM session. I will trade over there for confirming my profit. Every explanation here is a hindsight. I know that, but trust me, man, this could be the same thing if I were in this trade. I would never look for buy. Just for your understanding, what I told you here, just remember that. I would never look for the buy. I will keep looking for the selling opportunity. M2Sack, thanks, bro. You are most welcome. I think you will be proud. I will post my chart on Discord. Hey, Leonardo, I am always feel proud when you guys do some good trade. I really feel proud, okay? And yeah, please post it. I would love to see that. No trade is valid after 345. No trade is valid after 345. No trade is valid inside the lunch macro. From 11:30 to 12:50. I don't want to trade in between 11:30 to 12:49. What did I told you in the morning session before closing my stream, that around 12:50 I will I will frame a trade. It will be a boom, I'll close my trade. If it is not boom, I'll try one more time to frame my setup. I will get my boom, I'll close my stream. This was the entry. Look at the time, 12:51. I couldn't go for the trade from 12:50 candle because it was a bear candle. So I frame my trade exactly from there until here to the top of this fair value gap. Yeah, it's small. Before closing my stream, what did I say? Don't worry, man. This is gonna be broken. Just don't get hopeless. It's gonna be broken. You will get three reaction from three level. New week opening gap high where I didn't get any reaction. Instead, it has used as a resistance. So I am very happy to see that. Second reaction, look at the reaction. This candle reaction, that candle reaction. From where? Anti-fair value gap. Third reaction from the last fair value gap. So it's broken, so I'm going to remove this one from there, okay? This is the last area where market can reverse. I mean, market can stop over there. So today's trading can be done after this. It doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity by today. If it is taken, I'm very happy to see that. But even if it failed to trade this one, I don't need it because I'm framing my setup at the beginning of the run. If I can frame it from there, I don't need it to hold it until this area. But this is the most logical level for today to stop the trading. Here, this last parabolic from 15-minute chart. Oh man, like, thank you. You were the great. Hey, MIC, you are new, brother. I didn't see your name before, by the way. Thank you, by the way. So clear, brother, makes me realize I am doing the right things. That's cool, man. Thank you again. You're most welcome. Thank you, guys. If you learn it, I'm really happy because I don't want you to be dependent on any of us. We are the YouTubers who are doing this thing in YouTube. We are doing it for our own purpose, because if you come here, I will get the revenue. Though I'm not jealous. I'm not hating anyone. I'm just telling you the fact why we do this live streaming. I will do this live streaming. I will give you the affiliate programming. You will take some account and you will use my code. I will get some affiliate. I will add you to my Discord so that I can get some money from my Discord. I will get the YouTube revenue over here. That is why we are doing here. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to stay anyone's life. Not even me, not even anyone's life. I want you to trade yourself, trade by yourself. After your trading, sometimes go to those people who helped you to understand this price action. Just go to those people, give him or her a like, just appreciate them, then close the trade. I don't want you to depend on anybody. That is why I'm explaining all of this price action and explaining everything step by step. What did I tell you here? Remember, breaker block? I could simply say that it's a best breaker block. See how beautifully Tito's breaker block worked perfectly. If I wouldn't show you this small portion, you would never see, you would never notice that this breaker block is not valid. This is not a valid breaker block to me. It reacts from there, from that breaker block, but I'm not seeing it is reacting from this breaker block. I'm seeing that it is reacting from this fair value gap. But if this candle failed to take that high, this would be my 95% winning rate breaker block, the way I showed you in the morning session here. Remember this breaker block? 95% winning rate I get from this breaker block. This reaction is absolutely valid. Now market will go higher. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Because this is the last fair value gap, I really don't want to see this low will be taken by today. Because if it is taken by today, tomorrow I will be helpless. I will have nothing to trade over there. So I really would love to see if it can fail to take this liquidity by today. If it has happened, until the morning session it's not taken, I will start to look for sell until this fair value gap. GN1313 and price action. What did you say? I really appreciate your explanation. You are most welcome. Thank you. Okay, Taslim, you are the lazy person, brother. No one says like that. Respect. Okay, thank you, Taslim. Till London session streams well. you want me to die, man? You want me to come around the London session? Around the London session, I sleep a sound sleep, man. I don't know what happened to me, but last 3 to 4 months, I'm sleeping like 8, 9, 10 hours. It's been after 6 to 7 years. Like last 6 to 7 years, I was sleeping maximum 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, maximum. I mean, consequently, 6 to 7 years. But last 4 months, I'm sleeping like 9, 10, 11 hours sometimes. just sleeping. Today I wanted to start my streaming around 8:30. When I get up, I saw that it's already, I mean, 8:50. What is this parabolic gap? This is the last parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. Remember, whatever happened now, I don't care about this market anymore. After 344, no trade is valid. No trade should be done between 344 to 4. This area should not be traded. It can take this sell side liquidity, I don't care. If you are already in a trade, that is different matter. This is that 50 candle. This candle sometimes too much volatile. Look at this candle size. Just look at this candle size. 36 handle. This candle is 36 handle, just one candle. So this 350 candle, if it is wrong, you will be busted. So to be honest, I don't want to trade after 345. If you are in a trade, then you can put a stop loss to the break even and expect that it will go toward your direction. If this sell side liquidity is taken by today, I will be helpless tomorrow. To be honest, man, I will be really helpless if it is taken by today. If you are asking about this parabolic gap, that is the 4-hour parabolic gap. In my morning session live, I showed this parabolic gap and I told that this is taken not enough. It has to reach to the high of this gap. So whenever it will be taken, you will see that it has reached until this area. I don't know when it will be taken, but if it is taken by today, I mean right now, then you will see that it will reach until to the top of this gap. It is very specific. So only taking this one is not enough. After taking this sell liquidity, if it go higher again, I'll frame the sell again until reaching to this area. Market need the resting place. This is food. After taking the food, what you do? If I ask you, brother, after taking the, if I tell you, brother, go from your home to your job place by running. Okay, you have to go run by run. In the meantime, from your home to your shop, just let me show you. Think this is your home. Okay, this area is your home. I told you that, brother, go from home to until your shop, job place. Maybe this is your job place. In between there is a cafeteria. This sell side liquidity is your cafeteria. You will take full belly food. Okay, you will be full of food by that line. Now after taking the food, can you run again? I can't run because I will feel pain in my belly. So that is why I stomach, okay, not belly, in my stomach. So after taking the liquidity or the food, market always need the resting place. Always take the resting place, and the resting place is the fair value gap. That is why just liquidity taken is not enough. After taking the liquidity, it has to reach until a gap. By the way, it can be reacted from the new week opening gap low. If the low is broken, then this sell side liquidity can be taken. Just let me see if it is taken, because if it is taken, I will be I'll feel very upset. Even though I will say that, brother, in the morning session, I told that look for this sell side liquidity because this should be taken. I am very happy if I'm right, but I am gonna be cry at the same time, because if it is taken, I will miss all the opportunity to trade tomorrow. Maybe until now, what is I'm seeing. If it is taken by today, I'll miss all the opportunity to trade tomorrow. So I'm gonna be happy at the same time. I'm gonna be sad. Both of the things is going to happen if it is taken by today. I'm just holding my short position till 21,100. 21,100. Where is that? 21,100. Oh man, you're kidding. 21,100 is too far. I mean, it's kind of like swing trade, I guess. You're most welcome, Donichu. By the way, Donichu, just before leaving, let me know if you are profitable. I mean, if you are green or not. And please let me know, guys, you are green or not, because you should be green. If you are not green, either you didn't listen to me or you didn't just give me a sheet. You just give me a sheet, okay? This sell side liquidity is from the morning session. I told that this is the strongest support zone. People are seeing that this can't be broken. It can't be broken. This whole area. This can't be broken. See the support, 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 support. Market started to go higher. People will start to believe that take buy, because they saw that previously it has been reacted. So it's a very strong support zone. Every kind of higher run, how far it can go maximum. Remember 15-minute bearish gap, 50% of that 15-minute bearish gap. If you don't remember, mark the 15-minute chart, 15-minute bearish gap, mark the 50% of that bearish gap and look at the reaction from there. This support zone has to be broken. It has to be broken because all of these people are profitable. I don't want them to see profitable. They should be stopped out. This is the logic of my direction. It's a very simple logic. All you have to do is you have to believe me. Little bit green, brother. It's okay. Okay. Alex, you are green. GN boom. Jack TT2, the sell side liquidity is 21,405. 405. Why I marked it here then? Let me check, Jack. Yeah, I'm sorry. My mistake. Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. This mistake can happen sometime, okay? These mistakes can happen sometime. And because it was really too small, I didn't notice this one. I didn't notice this one. I thought this low has been taken over here, and I was watching this from the hourly chart. So if you go to the hourly chart, no, I was watching it from the 50-minute chart, but I missed that one. Sorry. Thank you, Jack, for showing me this. Thank you so much for showing me this. Your psychology must be positive because India just won and Virat Kohli scored 100. That's cool, man. I really stopped watching cricket, but I was a fan of cricket and I play cricket. I'm a good player, okay, to be honest. Should not say like that way, but I love playing cricket. And Virat Kohli is one of the best player all over the world. You are the best mentor. Thank you, Nyanti. Big Green, John. That's cool, man. We are learning, bro. Thanks a lot. You're most welcome, Jos. Jos Kenny. You're new as well. I can see some new name over here. I believe that you guys are learning something, okay? I am really sorry because if I don't recognize you. Some of your name is new to me. Green from AM didn't find any trade in lunch or PM. Oh, okay. Don't need to. That's cool, man. See you tomorrow, brother. Very profitable day. Wow, just that's cool. Guys, if any of you are trading through the take profit trader, always try to make sure that you got 500, 400, 300, whatever you will get by your first trade, you have requested the payout. Never ever hold your payout for like you made $300, you are waiting for $400. Don't do that. $300, request it. You can trade 5 account through the take profit trader. Just request the payout whenever you will get your profit. And this is specifically for Jack T because he is trading through the take profit trader. And this guy always show me my fault. Okay, wherever I'm wrong, this Jack T always keep showing me. So you saw that I marked the sell side liquidity around 28. So around this area, that was my sell side liquidity level, but I was wrong. I should be there, not here. It should be there. So even if it is taken, that line is taken, I'm not convinced yet. It has to be taken and it should reach until this area. Into sag. Green, bro. Taslim Imon, ask brother. You play football as well. It's cricket as well. That's cool. Virat Kohli is the most player of this century till now, believing as a Pakistani. Virat Kohli is awesome, man. To be honest, he's awesome. Yes, didn't yet break the low of the day. Okay, okay. I don't use the the S&P right now, so would love to see what is going to happen by this Nasdaq. If it doesn't be taken by today, I am gonna be grateful to this market. If it is not taken by today, and market starts to reverse from there, I'll be grateful to this market. To be honest, I'll be so much grateful. But I don't think so. It is going to happen. It's gonna be taken. Okay, and it will reach at least to the top of this line. So remember this line, which is 21387.25. It will reach until that line, 387.75. MIC, brother, I live every day, but not in the PM session. I live only the AM session. Sometimes I come to the PM session. Please be with us in our Discord. It's absolutely free. You will get the link on the description, or if anyone can provide the link, please share it over here. Okay, the link of our Discord, it's absolutely free. So please join us. Whenever I will come to this live, you will get the notification. This is that gap jack from 4-hour chart. You can go to hourly chart and you can mark this gap, a small gap from the hourly chart if you want, which is over here, this area, small hourly gap. I would love to use the 4-hour gap instead of this hourly gap. It's much more, precise to me. That is why I just mark the 4-hour gap instead of hourly gap. Just mark that one. Well, guys, hey Mike, one more thing, brother. I will be live in tomorrow, and then I will take 3 days off because I'm flying to Bangladesh from Portugal. So I will take 3 days off. I'll be back again in Monday after tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be live here if I'm not dead, inshallah, and then I will come back again around Monday, inshallah. Guys, I am sorry, I have to close the stream, but I didn't get the boom to this liquidity, but still I'll just write down the boom, okay? Because it was just very near over here. And I believe that nobody is going to complain, why did you write down the boom? Because the sell side liquidity is not taken. So this was my prediction in the morning session that market is going to fall. We have outlined all of this trade. This is the only setup I got. I have no idea to mitigate this loss. I can't do it. Then we have framed this sell from this fair value gap, this sell from this fair value gap. Then we have framed this sell. It didn't work. After a small run, we got stopped out. Then the breaker block entry to that breaker block entry. Then we have framed another buy from here, if you remember. There, from here to here, 18 handle, just here, buy stop loss putting here. We have framed this buy, got stopped out just tick by tick. I forgot to mark the min threshold of that order block. Mistake inside the lunch hour, that buy. Then we have framed this sell and all of this PM session. And that is all for today. I believe that, guys, you got some thing from here. If you, then thank you. You will get it on Asia maybe. Jack, I'm just praying that if market fail to take this sell side liquidity, I will be like, I'll dance. Okay, if it doesn't take it by today, because tomorrow when I will see market is over here, I will start to tell you that those guys are bullshit if they're saying it is going higher. It is going to fall to take this liquidity. I don't think so it is going to happen, but if it happens, I will start to dance. Thank you guys for being over here. Until the next day, cheers. And if you really got something from here, don't forget to leave a like. So until the next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Bon night.